Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Kyle Busch's M&Ms 75 years Toyota Camry from 2016. As always, let's take a quick look at the box right here. Just got your typical generic 2016 box. Kyle Busch 18, all that good stuff. I feel like pointing out, I don't know if this is going to come across on camera, but like, the weird thing about this suit is it looks like he has a black suit to most people, but if you actually look closely, it is like a weirdly distorted version of his M&M's fire suit. I don't know if that's going to come across on camera, but like you can see like distorted M&Ms around his neck. You can see the Sprint Cup logo right there. Toyota Interstate batteries. Like, what in the hell? Or that's M&Ms, I mean. But what in the hell is Lionel doing here? It's like they wanted to Photoshop in a fire suit later. This is the old fire suit, or I don't know. I hope that's coming across. It looks really stupid in person. But anyways, I made a total of 2,521 of these things. Number 18, Joe Gibbs Racing, all that good stuff. I just felt like pointing that out because I didn't even know if it comes across. You're probably staring at a plank black card of some most people and be like, what is he talking about? But whatever. If you have any 2016 Kyle Busch boxes, look really closely at it. Shine some light on it. But anyways, here's the car itself. The Primary Turn Chase Special. Which, if you watch my review of his dual win from 2016, you kind of got a little bit of the story of this car, but I'll just go over it again in case somebody only watches this video for some reason. But basically what happened is for the 75th anniversary, they revealed this car. This was going to be the primary car. They made the diecast. Everything was good. And then they were going to run that solid yellow retro car as a Speed Week special. But the solid yellow car was very popular, so they ended up deciding to keep that as the primary. It looked like this car got shelved away and almost looked like it was going to be a Never Was Wednesday car. But luckily, it wasn't. During the chase, specifically Loudon, suddenly they popped in and boom, we have this car. So luckily it did run. It went from being a Never Was, but unlike the blue Keselowski 2014 Miller Lite car, this one actually did end up running. Now, you're going to get the people that are like, oh, but it doesn't have the chase stuff, it's inaccurate, I don't want it. But really, what are you losing here? Yellow splitter, check. Yellow spoiler, check. No windshield banner. But I'm kind of glad this doesn't have the chase stuff, because the chase stuff was like a slightly different yellow than the M&M's yellow, and it looked kind of stupid, actually. What's also weird is that they actually still use the M&M's yellow spoiler, not the chase yellow spoiler. If you know what I'm talking about, when I post the real picture of this car, when I post this review, you can look on my Instagram page. I post the real picture of the car to compare. You can kind of look. It is actually the M&M's yellow spoiler, not the chase yellow, which is weird, but whatever. Why don't we just get down to this car itself? Enough history. I mean, you can't really fault Lionel for not having the chase stuff, because, like, this was produced, like, half a year before the chase. This was produced for, like, February Daytona 500, so, yeah. I don't know how people complain about Lionel about stuff like that. This is basically just your typical M&M's design. You know, the thing they've basically been using since, like, 2008. Just kind of changing the colors and characters around. But anyways, let's get down to sponsors. You got M&M. You got Toyota Camry, number 18, Joe Gibbs Racing. Down the side, you got the red M&M, looking disgusted at the old red M&M. You got Interstate Batteries, Doosan Mac Tools, Freightliner, Siemens, Lincoln Welders, NAACA or whatever it is, and Sherwin-Williams. You got Stanley on the C post, no NOS, which is funny. And on the B post, you've got Toyota, Joe Gibbs Racing, Snickers, Twix, Skittles, Pedigree, and Mars Chocolate. Also has another inaccuracy right here. You see it says M&M's celebrating 75 years on the side skirt. But luckily they didn't use that in the real car. They kind of got rid of that, which is good, because I hate side skirt text. That's where people like to do it so much. This one looks especially weird, because it's like multicolored over the M&M's, and I don't like that at all. But on the back you have M&M and number 75. Got Toyota Camry XSE. Got M&M's celebrating 75 years. And celebrating 75 years again on the roof. This is number 35. Got the same stuff down the other side, except this time now you've got the yellow M&M. Copying each other with the old new one, and you actually have a big brown M&M's logo, which I hate when they do that on only one side but not the other side. I wish that was on both sides. I like to see the M&M's logos, but whatever. And of course you have the different varying colors on each side, but that's a story for another day. Let's take a look under the hood. It just says Toyota, let's go places. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Take a look under the deck lid, which is a little bit stiff. Get your typical fuel cell and such back there. The roof flaps do in fact open. And there's the underside of the car if you want to see that. Here's this car next to the 1/64 scale. Like I said, this is just a very interesting story car, if anything. Just the fact that, like, how many times we get a primary revealed, a new primary revealed, and then it doesn't run. But, like, I was initially going to buy this in 2016 because I'm like, oh, that's cool, the M&M 75 anniversary. That looks like a cool car to have. And then they didn't run it, so I'm like, oh, nope, not getting that anymore. But Luckily, it ended up running later in the year, so eventually I did get it, because it is a nice car. Like I said, the M&M's colors are pretty classic. It's always funny, because, you know, I am not a Kyle Busch fan at all, but I love the M&M's cars. Even some of the other cars, Snickers, Skittles, whatever, but, like, my name is Bushwagger. Some people immediately says, oh, he's a Kyle Busch fanboy. No, no, no. I hate Kyle Busch. I just love his cars, because if he ever, like, lost M&M's and lost Mars, I don't even know if I pay attention to him at all. I don't know if I get a single car of his. Well, I guess that NASCAR was nice too, but most of his, like, I don't care about his Interstate Batteries cars very much. I want to get that gold 2013, 2012, like, all battery Interstate Batteries car, but I don't really care about most of those. Even most of the other cars, like the Skittles Primary is kind of boring. Like the Banfield Pet Hospital car, the Pedigree car, they're all just kind of eh. But, you know, as far as M&M goes, as long as they're in the sport, I'll probably end up buying Kyle Busch cars because I just love the M&M's paint schemes. If you want this car, it's not too hard to get, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people started ignoring it and forget the fact it even did run and think, oh, it didn't run, it's inaccurate, I don't want it. So, you can usually get it for like 40, 50 bucks. It's definitely a nice car to have. So, if you want this, I would definitely recommend picking it up. It is a cool car. Having this next to the dual win, having the two 75th anniversary cars looks very cool too. But, that's decided by most people. Some people might not like that, some people do like it, I don't know. But anyways, I think that's pretty much all to say. This has been a review of Kyle Busch's M&M 75th Anniversary Toyota Camry. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.